Congressman Michael McCaul of Texas with us, kind enough to step into this one, which is a difficult one. You're here really to talk about the border wall, but we've got to ask you about this. The president says in the vital national security interests of the United States. A couple of days ago, the administration was saying we're not going to get involved in Syria.
Well, I think Assad made a gross miscalculation. I think when he crossed this red line, killing civilians in a hospital, the president was not going to let that go unanswered. The previous administration, lines were crossed and there was no consequence to that. I think you're seeing a different presidency. I think as long as Assad is in power in Syria, we'll continue to have this problem. And he's demonstrated that to resolve this crisis, which has caused the formation of ISIS and all these refugees, that Assad has to go.
What's the message from Russia in the fact that they did not use their very sophisticated anti-missile technology to stop these? And we told them, we're going to shoot missiles at this air base. Get your people out of there. We don't want any Russians killed. That would create problems. The message from Russia that they did not try to shoot down the cruise missiles.
Well, I think they don't want a provocation with the United States. I think, you know, they have tried to support stability in Syria and support Assad, but I don't think they're wedded to Assad necessarily like the Iranians are. So, you know, Assad is he's a magnet for the jihadists. He's brought in these Sunni extremist Arabs into Syria, been a source for the civil war, which has gone on for 4 years, and absolutely nothing has been done to stop it. And the creation of the caliphate, I've watched the last 4 years take place, which then presents a threat to the homeland. So I think it is an opportunity to finally go in to Syria and fix these really bad problems.
When you say go in, I hope you don't more troops, more American troops.
Well, I think it has to. You need a political reconciliation to this, and it can't take place as long as Assad is in power. I think that's one. Hopefully, we can work with the Russians to remove him from power and put a form of government in place that acts on behalf of the people.
Now on to the topic that really brought you here, which is the border wall. You were down with the Speaker, with Speaker Ryan, down on the border looking at the wall, and just about everybody in Texas and New Mexico and Arizona and California says we don't need a 2,200-mile wall.
Yeah, I think everybody, particularly in Texas, we have a river down there. We could have a concrete levee system to protect from flooding. The local communities want that. They like that idea. But I think we have to look at a multi-layered defense, physical infrastructure, but technology integrating this together, along with personnel and intelligence. So it's not a one-size-fits-all, simple solution, concrete wall, and you're done. There's a lot of advanced technology that we can use, sensor surveillance, aviation assets, to do it in a smart, effective, and cost-effective way as well. We in the Congress are looking at, you know, how much is this going to cost?
Yeah.
How are we going to pay for it? And we're not going to just write a blank check. We're going to put conditions on that.
And yet it was the president who promised there will be a big, beautiful, impenetrable wall and Mexico will pay for it. Apparently, neither one of those statements will turn out to be true.
Well, I think conceptually, what does the wall look like? And that's what we're debating in the Congress. I've had meetings with the administration on this and also the funding issue. You will see a border supplemental bill probably by May come out to start paying for this project down there, and it will become more secure. And Tim, interestingly, in the last, since the president's been sworn in, the crossings of illegals has gone down dramatically from 70,000 to about 19,000, and that number continues to drop.
And quickly, as we wrap it up, does that then open the door to what Republicans have long promised? Build the wall, secure the border. We will talk about comprehensive immigration reform and what to do with 11 or 12 million people.
I think those are the steps. We're starting to secure the border now. We are deporting criminal aliens that are a public safety threat. And then I think we have to have that conversation about the people who are still here.
Congressman McCaul, thanks very much.
Thanks, Tim.
Appreciate it. And you're from here, so welcome back home. And
Thanks.
Enjoy the visit and the allergy season as well. All right.